Hello, welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising Star sign. And anyone else will feel like watching this reading. This is for the year 2020. We're doing a year in preview for 2020. This is my thank you for you guys for your support. And we'll pull a card for each month of the year. Then we'll do a mini love reading and we'll finish up with an advice card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. And we have 3 decks here, Scorpio. I couldn't decide which one to choose for this reading, and I am letting the energies for each one of the sign to choose their card, and the original rider rate, that's what your energy was going towards, so we're gonna go with that. And thank you so much, Virgo, for your continued support. We're doing a little bit more shuffling on camera as usual. And keep liking, commenting, and subscribing. I don't know what's going on. I have to go and read a little bit more on the YouTube analytics here on my channel, because I realized I just lost a big chunk of subscribers. Over 20 subscribers from one day to the next, so I don't know what's that about. And so yes, guys, your support is very important. This is a labor of love. It takes a lot of time and energy to do this reading. So if you have comments, if you have suggestions, they're all welcome. You can leave a comment or email me. My information is in the description box. Okay, Spirit, what are the major energies Scorpio will be facing comes 2020? Major energies Scorpio will be facing. And folks, this message may not resonate. If it doesn't, it's okay. All right, find another reader that you connect with, or come back. I will keep on posting those weekly readings, starting with that first week of January. So let's see here. We have the 4 of Swords that just flew out for you, Scorpio. Here we go. Haha, that was my chair. Ooh, okay. We start the year with the Star. Aquarius energy, wish fulfillment, healing. The King of Pentacles, beautiful Capricorn energy. I'm getting with the King of Pentacles here, bountiful, and followed right afterwards with the 5 of Pentacles. And we have for April, the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the King of Wands for May, the Page of Wands. They're giving each other their back here for June. July, the Knight of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups. And there's a lot of energy here at that second third of the year. Here comes the Death card. That's you, Scorpio, your energy. The Death card represents Scorpio, and this is for September. We have the Knight of Wands. A lot of fiery energy for you, Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, okay? And we have the more fire energy, the 6 of Wands, and closing out December. This is quite beautiful. This is where my eyes are going through, okay? We have a major arcana on each corner of this reading, okay? This is January, April, September, December. Each corner of this reading is like you're anchored in by major energy. It's like you cannot escape. Oh wow, the Tower is at the bottom of the deck. Mars energy, okay? So there's a big shakeup coming back for you, Scorpio. That's what's facing the whole year here, the shakeup. There's another sign that had a shakeup facing the reading. But for you here, I feel like there's gonna be a bit of a fight. There's gonna be a bit of, like, you know, of the clash of personalities. somewhere in mid-month, but you finish up the last quarter of the year quite beautifully. Okay, look at you. This is how you end the year here as the Empress. Okay, you come on top at the end. So that's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And how it starts, we start with healing. We start with the Star card. We start with the universe coming to grant you your wish, whatever you've been wishing, whatever, for especially for those of you that are making intentions during this time. Please be very clear and very specific about your intentions, about the things that you want to accomplish in 2020, the things that you want to see come to reality in 2020. Okay, especially if you've been going through a tough time, Scorpio, and you're asking for help like with your healing process. Spirit is there for you, and they also really want you to take care of yourself during this time, to take care of yourself, to take care of your body. There's a sense of vulnerability here with that lady in the nude, and it's like she's pouring a jug of water in the water, and in that little body of water here, and another on earth. So there's a sense of keeping your balance here. Okay, almost like being grounded in your emotion, between your feelings and being grounded, to staying firm, but yet at the same time focusing on your dreams, on your goals, right? Balancing the actions, balancing the reality with a dream state, if you will. But don't discount your desires. Go for it. Ask for everything that you wish for. And in February, with that King of Pentacles here, I feel like for some of you, you're going to feel very abundant. Okay, for some of you, you're gonna be doing something that's gonna make you feel like you've hit the money bag, if you will. Like that King of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. Look at this. It's like adorned. It's like there's so much happening here. It's like, what else could you want? That's like he's like carrying all his riches around him. It's like, I have everything that I could ask for and more. This is Taurus energy. So for some of you, if you've been wishing for a Taurus, you've been dealing with a Taurus, that is their energy that is showing up here with that King of Pentacles. Yes, it could also be a Virgo or a Capricorn at the same time. But even if it's you that's feeling like that feeling yourself, Scorpio, or it's like spirit wanting to like grant you your wish to feel like that, I feel like this energy, it's going to be very much so. I want to take a clarification for you, because what's coming to my head is like, for some of you, you've been wishing for something. You may be, especially money wise, wealth wise, career wise, and I feel like for some of you, you may be studying something and you're starting to count your money before it's secured. You know what they say, don't put all your eggs in a basket. Like, don't start celebrating before the war is over, right after one battle. I feel like for some of you, you're studying something new, and it's almost like you already kind of like feeling yourself, or you're already spending the money before it's even like put in your account, if you will. Because what happens next is comes March, you feel like isolated, you feel poor, you're like in the poorhouse. Okay, it's either you're doing something here that's gonna bring you towards healing, that's really gonna put you in the path towards becoming that King of Pentacles, becoming abundant, becoming wealthy, having your money things together. But before you can get to that, to really realize that wish, before that wish is realized, you're gonna have a little bit of a stumbling block here. This is what just fell out here. We have it's in reverse. What is that? The 8 of water? Yeah. This is a 7 of water. Yeah. That is so weird. It was already in no. Oh my goodness. So anyways, we have these 2 cards from this other deck, the Wild Unknown, that's still here, the deck we didn't choose, that just fell out, like my arm knocked it out, and I got confused with that 7 of Cups here with the Mother of Wands. So there's a bit of confusion, okay, being in your mind, a sense of illusion, and that's the feeling I was getting. That's why I said I wanted to clarify, because you're gonna be feeling like this, but it's not there yet, because you're working towards that, but you're feeling it so much, it's coming so much, that you're gonna, perhaps for some of you, either you're gonna start spending the money, you're gonna start acting like this is already actualized, but it's not yet. So there's a sense of a warning here to not be sell yourself an illusion, okay, to not get ahead of yourself, if you will, when it comes to your something you're trying to create here. Because come March, you feel like you're in the poorhouse, you feel a sense of abandonment, you feel a sense of poverty. Okay, this is a big contrast here between feeling rich and abundant. You got your stuff together to like, okay, now I'm poor again. Now I have nothing. Everything's been taken away from you. And for a lot of you, Scorpio, yes, it could be a Capricorn person with the Devil card. That's a card of Capricorn that you're dealing with. Okay, or it's your own negative habits, your own negative attachment, that is bringing that forth, or someone you're dealing with their negative habits and their negative attachment. Regardless, this between March and April here, there's gonna be a need for you to really face your shadow self, to really face the negativity that is in your life. There's something that's draining you. There's something here that's draining your, especially when it comes to your resources. Okay, and I want to get a clarification on that for you. This is the earliest I've taken clarifications for just a couple of signs, but I really feel that's needed here, Scorpio. I want to give you a bit more information about this. What it is that shift of fortune almost that takes place here between February and March. And for some of you, it's gonna be because it's in your head. Okay, let's see here, clarification on that. Oh, number 29, the lady. There's two ladies in this deck. This is the Gilded Reverie, Le Normand. There's two lady, and this lady here is a lady in waiting. She's waiting. Yes, there's passion here. She has the nude breast exposed. It's someone who's kind of like sitting on her beauty, sitting on their laurels maybe, and or just kind of like waiting. That's what keeps coming. Like she's literally looking at the window and going like, when's the lover gonna show up? When is that person's gonna come? Like not taking the bull by the horn, but someone who's waiting for things to happen. Okay, I'm gonna take one more on the Five of Pentacles. Clarification on that Five of Pentacles for Scorpio. Clarification on that Five of Pentacles for March for Scorpio. Energy for March for Scorpio. Clarification. Oh, okay. Number 35, the Anchor. So we have the Anchor. Yes, some of you feel stuck. Some of you feel stuck. Okay, you feel stuck in regards to a situation. The Anchor is literally anchoring yourself. You feel it's, I'm really getting mindset here. It's a sense of confusion. You're creating confusion. It's your own, like, you feel stuck, but it's not because you are stuck. You've anchored yourself at whether to a place, to a situation, to a certain condition. Like, you know, like what they say, like some people have the mentality of the miser, the mentality of lack. Like you feel, even when you come into an opportunity, into an idea, into a new project you're starting that's gonna bring you abundance, you fall right back to that sense of discouragement of like, yes, I'm just poor. I'm poor. I'll always be poor. And then you're bringing in more of that negative energy into yourself. April comes, it's like you're pulling it more, that negative energy. You're like anchoring yourself to that narrative that just kind of like keep feeding you the things that you really don't want. Okay, so be mindful of that, Scorpio, and that first third of the year here, because Spirit wants to grant you your wish. What exactly do you wish? What do you want? And stick to that. Focus on that. Hold on to that. Anchor yourself to that. Not in waiting, not in feeling lack, not in accepting lack, because it's just gonna bring more of that. Okay, especially in regards to your career, especially in regards to your money. Believe that you're abundant, because you start the year here with a blessing, with hope. Okay, and with the universe telling you, yes, you are. Look at you. You are adorned. You are some rich things. You can even see you with all those adornment, with all these beautiful stones that you're surrounded with all your riches. Okay, so stay in that feeling. When you're manifesting, you gotta believe it. You gotta trust it that you already are, and you have to carry this through. Yes, doubt might try to seep in like that. That's why this two kind of like fell through here. That, what are you trying to create? Stick to that. That's that kind of illusion of confusion with the seven of cups here. But you have to be able to shift that energy. The moment that you feel it coming, you have to shift it. You have to say, no. Don't even say no. Just be like, that's what I want. What I'm working towards here, it's towards abundance. What I'm working towards here, it's towards my building up wealth. That's what I'm working towards. No matter what happened in the past, that's what I'm working towards. And I've asked God, I've asked the divine, and it's already been granted. You gotta believe it. Okay, Scorpio. And here we have the King of Wands, very creative man, very passionate energy. Yes, it may not be a man, but for a lot of you, it could be. Okay, there's someone here, I feel like in May, that's gonna make you feel, whether it's you that is taking on that energy, or it's a fire sign in your life, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, that's going to give you a bit of a boost. Okay, Scorpio, they're gonna, because the King of Wands is like that macho man. If you're a male, the King of Wands is very alpha male, but it's not alpha male it's not even subdued, because they're because you just feel it. It's like oozing testosterone. They're very well learned, very well traveled, very well versed, like, you know, in poetry as well as in finance. You know, they're like, they're kind of like the all-star man, if you will, the King of Wands. They're very confident. So there's someone here, you can take on that energy of that King of Wands to borrow a bit from the King of Wands, or there's gonna be a King of Wands in your life that's really gonna help you out here to bring some of that confident energy. That's gonna help you a great deal. Okay, Page of Wands is a youthful energy. For some of you, it's also, there may be a younger fire sign in your life. That person or that energy is what's gonna allow you to look towards the future. When you get your confidence back, your oomph back, in May, that you're gonna start feeling a new sense of adventure. Okay, a new sense of passion on that. You know what, I can tackle anything. I'm looking forward now, and I'm not gonna look backwards anymore. I'm not going to allow any setbacks from the past, any obstacle from the past to limit me. Like, comes June, you really gonna put, almost like do a reset button, like to start anew, to start on a new footing, to really give something your all with passion and creativity and a sense of, I'm really getting adventure. Like, you willing to put yourself out there, to go for it, and allowing the chips to fall wherever they may. Okay, so, and we are now in July, Knight of Swords, fast moving energy, fire of air. Like, this is like, once you make that decision, when you come to that realization that not only you cannot control everything, to know that the universe has your back, you can just do the things that you can control, the things that are within your control, and to allow things to just play out. Things are gonna start developing mighty quick. Okay, once you release that tense control, once you release that sense of, you know, your own kind of like negative habits or negative way of thinking here, it's like things are gonna start developing mighty quick from July. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be fast moving energy. And yes, for some of you, there may be a sense of like, I don't even feel like it's an ego battle. I feel like there may be a lot of people involved in what you are doing, Scorpio, and that there may be a lot of communication back and forth going about, like, you know, which way forward to go and how to do it, because everyone here is studying anew. I feel like no one is an expert here, because the pages are like more youthful energy, more younger. There could be younger energy as in age, but sometimes it means more youthful energy, right? As in, this is the student that just graduated, that's about to set out in the world, right? That's moving out of the home, that's gonna get the new job, they're getting their apartment the first time, right? Like it's early stage of life. If it's a new career, this is mean like you're an apprentice in that new career. If it's a business, you're starting a new business, but it's with passion. It's not because you're not learned, it's like you're not as experienced in that area as other people. And here we have the two pages like looking at each other, Page of Wands and Page of Cups, like facing each other, and we have that Knight in between, which is the messenger going back and forth, communication going back and forth. Like, so if there is a creative project coming into play, there are many people involved here. I feel there's a sense of quite a bit of passion. There's a sense, there's a momentum moving forward. Okay, that's going to be very promising. And comes September, you're feeling like yourself. You understand that transformation that's taking place. You understand that transformation you've allowed to take place. You, like, because this is the major kind of representing you, Scorpio. You are really getting closer and closer to your higher self. You're really getting closer and closer to your soul purpose, to the kind of person that you want to be. You are feeling more like yourself. And because this is the Death card, you are allowing allowing that transformation to take place as well, because it's about death and rebirth. It's not just about something ending completely. Yes, there will be things that end, meaning there will be some stuff you used to do before that you can no longer take for you. Especially, let's not forget, this is the Tower card. We have your Mars energy, okay? Aggression, like something, it's a shake up with the Tower. Something, it's a sudden, unexpected, a shake up, like something needs to be cleared out, okay? It's like the old foundation that were not sustainable must go. So does that big transformation, all this is prep work, and a lot of it's gonna be internal. And yes, some of it, like at the second the second third of the year, is gonna be that back and forth, like trying to come together, trying to prepare, like, you know. But the transformation, actual transformation, when you start seeing the fruit of your labor, when you start seeing the tree rising from the soil, like, you know, the little stick rising from the soil, that transformation is taking place then. And it's gonna be until September that you start seeing that, and that's quite beautiful. And here we have Knight of Wands, passionate energy, movement, right? So we can see the page here, and we see the pyramids, the three little pal here facing this way, right? We are communicating, and we can see here again more communication, more back and forth travel, and you can see them going back that way. Comes October here, so there's a lot of traveling happening here. There's a lot of communication. There's a lot of partnering going on back and forth between people, and the Knight of Wands is also, I always see as a very determined knight, as in they're going so fast. It's very fiery energy. Nothing can stop in their way, okay? The Nine of Wands, it's like there's a lot of determination here, and we can see they're wearing the same, it's that page that's now a knight, right? We're growing, we're evolving here, right? This is the page. We see they're wearing the same yellow garment here. Now a page standing on the ground facing towards the future. What are we doing? Okay, let's start planning, let's start doing this, let's give it a second goal, maybe a third goal for some of you. And that transformation took place. Now you're already a knight. Now you're already growing. You're already like a step forward here, and victory is assured, because you allowed the transformation to take place, because you did the work. Okay, you understand where you might have been holding yourself back, or the other people might have been holding you back, other entities might have been holding you back, other habits might have been holding you back. Some of you, maybe your location might have been holding you back. So now you have your victory. Okay, you have your victory with that Six of Wands. This is Leo energy here, but this is also Jupiter energy. You have your victory. You have your victory lap, and it's gonna be with the support of all the people around you. We see that man walking into town. That's after a battle. Okay, this is like someone who's worked hard to get there. Someone had to fight their way to win that battle to get there, and we can see the whole town coming to cheer them on. So this is with the support and the backing. People are gonna be happy to see you moving forward, to see you in victory, to see you having overcome anything, especially for those of you that situation here in March in regards to your finances, that you have the leg up on this. Okay, and here, look at this, you have victory. You close the month, your in November here, your birthday month, you close the month with the victory card, the Six of Wands, and with the Empress card, which is the card of Venus. Okay, this is Venus energy, abundance, the mother, the nurturer, the Venus is everything that's beautiful. Okay, beautiful life. Whether that for you, it means having, like, to be wealthy, to have enough money, to feel bountiful, to have a beautiful home, to feel yourself, to feel beautiful, to be the nurturer, to have kids, to be able to create, right? It's about it's just quite beautiful here. Like, there's gonna be a lot of abundance coming towards you as you approach the end, that especially that last third of the year. Okay, and it's gonna be all worth it. There's gonna be some work that has to be done here, especially some internal work, some work, introspection, some work on ourselves, on how we think, especially about money, on how we deal with negativity, and how we realize that we could be an obstacle to our own luck. Okay, and you end the year strong, having the Empress, especially when we have so much money here, and things about our passion and desires. To close the year like this, that's very beautiful for you, Scorpio. That abundance is yours. You have succeeded. Okay, And this is the Women's Oracle deck, and we have a jumper onto the floor. Let's see what we have here. This is stay optimistic about your love life. That's the card that jumped out for you. Positive thinking and faith will bring you woman. So you see, even about your romantic life, positive thinking, because I'm telling you here, there's a sense of illusions and almost like confusion and delusions here, okay? To you anchoring yourself to a thing and waiting for something to happen, almost like, excuse me, if some of you, like you got an idea, you got into some money, let's say in February, your wish come true. It's almost like you so have that way of thinking that is negative, you're not even gonna be able to appreciate that new beginning that the universe is giving you. You're not even gonna be able to appreciate that the universe is giving you your wish come true. You're not even gonna be able to see that right in front of you, the abundance that you are right there in March, because you've anchored yourself to that narrative of like, for me, nothing good can happen. Like, you know, you're so attached to that way of thinking, right? Being pessimistic about it all. So even in your romantic life, Spirit is telling you to stay optimistic, to shift your perspective, to shift your way of thinking towards a positive, okay? Whether it's a money, whether it's your love life, the same story here. The synchronicity in messages for you. Attraction. You see what it says here? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You want to attract someone beautiful, someone who's gonna treat you well. Start treating yourself well. Start feeling you're beautiful. Start understanding your worth. Okay? Start being loving and lovely towards the people that you encounter, that you interact with on the daily. Be attractive so you can attract someone that is also attractive. And the same goes for money. That's the whole thing about manifestation. First, you have to be positive. Decide what you want, first of all. That whatever you wish for, stick to it. Be optimistic that it's already happened. Here, February, you've got it. And keep attracting it. Keep attracting that same thought. Keep going back to it, that same idea of what it is that you desire. And stay in that feeling. Stay feeling like that. Not going back and forth and like, okay, I want money, but like, no. And I'm not saying that can Scorpio to down talk to anybody or trying to play it out here, but it's for me, that's the thing for everybody. Any one of us that have this kind of issue where we're trying to manifest something great. There's a key to it, that we have to believe it. We have to have faith that yes, it's already happened, and to feel it that it's already happened. To live our life in alignment of that, our thinking, our thoughts, our words, our actions, to be in alignment to those things that we desire. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have here calling in your soulmate. Okay, your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. Yes, your wishes, what you ask for, what you manifested is gonna help you bring together. It's gonna, and Spirit wants it to happen for you. Right off the bat, at the beginning of the month, you get the Star card. That's luck. That's hope. That's healing. That is making your wish come true. Wish upon a star, right? And so you are manifesting these things. So don't stop right when you start. Your blessings about to come. Okay, keep manifesting. Keep staying with it. Staying with it. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yeah, be happy. Be positive. Stay in your happy place. Okay, and believe and trust that. Oh, that was fast. That is all gonna come true for you. And at the bottom here we have Kali Ma. Facing fear, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Major spiritual, this is the universe coming in to shut things up for you to realize what's going on. Old foundation can no longer stay. Okay, major spiritual changes are happening. I do believe that this is happening for you. Okay, Scorpio, and here we have the card that actually came out for you right off the bat. We have the Dual Crow. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. One step at a time to happiness. Decide what you want. Ask for it. Pray on it. Believe it. That is there. Feel it. And live it. Every day. This is your message, Scorpio, for 2020. You're gonna, and I feel like you gonna might have a little hiccup here, at the beginning of spring, but by the end of year, by the end of summer, you're gonna recatch your step. You're going to get going. You're gonna feel like yourself, and by the end of the year, you're gonna soar. You're gonna be your beautiful empress, enjoying all the abundance that is yours, enjoying all the beautiful scenery, your beautiful self, your beautiful family, and that is very much so. That shake up here is gonna be worth it by the end of the year for you. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next week for our weekly reading. Until then, remember, only love is well. Bye.